Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today I'm gonna be playing with a D-Stealth only team. So if that isn't immediately obvious, if you don't exactly know what I'm talking about, then that means that I will only be using D-Stealth abilities, of which there are only 5 in the Butcher's Circus. You have the Intimidate on the Leper, you have the Expose on the Shield Breaker, you have the Vestal's Illumination, and you have the Antiquarian's Flash Powder. Now, how do I want to start this horrible situation off is my question. I think I'm gonna start with an Illumination on the Bounty Hunter, maybe to get rid of a little bit of his dodge. So the other D-Stealth abilities are the Illuminating Flare and the Musketeer's Ranging Shot, but those aren't too relevant because they don't do any sort of damage, they're just D-Stealths and also buffs for your own team. So they're a lot better than these 4 abilities, that's for sure. But in terms of using them only, it won't really work out too well. And I'm not going to be using just them, it's just going to be on the offense, because if I weren't allowed to go for any sort of defense, you know, the match would be over before it started. So our only offensive abilities are going to be the D-Stealth ones. So yeah, I'm playing against WD right now. This is a champion opponent playing with WD, so you can imagine how a D-Stealth team versus WD is probably gonna go, but I'm still gonna give it my best shot, and who knows, maybe with a little bit of RNG things could turn out for the better for me. So, my Vestal's already getting stunned, which is unfortunate, but such is the way of the Butcher's Circus. I could drop a Withstand here, or I could start Intimidating. I'm gonna start Intimidating this Arbalist. I feel like I really need to do some stress to her while also reducing her damage, or I just won't have a chance of winning here. Thankfully my Shieldbreaker does have a lot of dodge, so this shouldn't hit, but my opponent looks like they're gonna go for it anyway. They could go for the Leper, they have a 60% chance to stun him, or they could go for the Shieldbreaker where they have a 50-50 chance to stun her, because it's the hit chance, right? Which one do they go for? And on this one it's confirmed damage, but instead they just cleared the debuff on the Arbalist. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, you do have to keep in mind that all the D-Stealth abilities actually have a debuff like attached to them. The Leper's is minus 35% damage, the Shieldbreaker is crits received, the Vestal is minus 30 dodge, and the Antiquarian's is minus 15 accuracy. So all of them are pretty decent, but since it's only one character, you know, it's not amazing, but okay, do about it. I'm just gonna drop this on the I'm just gonna drop that on the Bounty Hunter, maybe get the crits received debuff on him, but I failed a 90% chance because there is no justice in this world, and yeah, this is looking to be a fun match. Well, should I reduce her damage again? Or should I drop her Rejuvenating Vapors here while I can? Probably the Rejuvenating Vapors, even though then my Antiquarian might be pulled or something. I feel like just dropping a regen here might help me stay alive, so I should probably do it, let's be honest. In terms of trinkets, I have Snuff and Iri here, so all 3 of my characters actually have debuff chances. I mean, all 3 of these characters have very good debuff chances. The one character that doesn't have a debuff chance trinket failed the 90% debuff because, you know, well, what can I say about it? I'm just gonna click here, get that regen going, but at this point my opponent is playing an actually good team. They're playing WD, so they're just gonna be able to bring me right back down to 0, and that's where she'll stay. No, actually no, that isn't where she'll stay. After the death blow she will go to minus 1 HP, so I guess that's just the way it is. Please miss. There was a very, very small chance that I would have missed, but yeah, wishful thinking, Shep, wishful thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and drop an Expose here. Okay, I get the crit this time, that's helpful. And after that I'm gonna drop an Intimidate, hopefully get a crit on it, get the Bounty Hunter afflicted, take him out. After the Bounty Hunter goes out, my opponent doesn't have any more confirmed death blow chances, and that's when we start winning, right? Clueless. Absolutely clueless. Finish her on the Vestal, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Intimidate. Now, 25 crit chance, yeah. Leaves a little bit to be desired, and there are a lot of debuffs there already, but they're not too significant on the Bounty Hunter, honestly. And yeah, another problem with the D-Stealth theme is that there's only really 2 characters that stealth. There's the Antiquarian with the Take Cover, there's the Grave Robber with the Shadow Fate, and then there's the Occultist with Stygian Embrace. The Stygian Embrace is the most powerful one, honestly. The other two are decent, but you know they're kind of defensive abilities on their own. Stygian Embrace is the one that also helps you go for the offense. So why would you bring a team that's focused around de-stealthing characters when they're not even prevalent in the meta? And your debuffs get countered by literally the two strongest characters in the meta, apart from Flagellant. Yeah, clear debuffs and clear debuffs, because that's all fun and fine, right? Down a lot of HP there, and I'm gonna have to break the rules here, because you know what, I just realized that the Shieldbreaker is a very well balanced character, and for some reason you can't use Serpent Sway from position 4. If you have any idea as to why they made this design choice, that you aren't allowed to use Serpent Sway from position 4, then please let me know, because I don't think it makes any sense whatsoever. It's a defensive ability, why can't you use it from position 4? The Abomination can use his Absolution, the Flagell can use his Redeems, but she can't use her Serpent Sway? I don't get it. She's too far away from the enemy, so she can't do her little dance move to save herself. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, and it doesn't really change too much, because after the heal from the Crusader, not only does the Bounty Hunter get out of this door, he also gets rid of literally all the debuffs I've spent the past 3 rounds applying. So yeah, this do be quite a difficult situation. Please don't stun me. Please don't double stun me. I wouldn't be too happy with that. I want to get 1 kill here. I really want to get 1 kill. If I take this Bounty Hunter out, I'll be happy. I think that would be victory for me, honestly. Gonna go for the stun, there's the double stun, the Black Diamond Mirror really not working out too well for me right now. These 2 trinkets, this is for debuff and the stress, and this is for the survivability on her, but it doesn't seem to be working out too well. I'm gonna drop this. Yeah, okay, nice amount of stress out. I appreciate it. And let's see if Fearful maybe refuses a heal. I don't think Fearful can refuse heals though, that's the problem. Selfish definitely can't. I'm not too sure about Fearful, but okay. My opponent's definitely gonna go for the heal here. Oh, and they get a crit 12 as well. Oh jeez. I'm gonna go for the Punisher. Give me a crit too. Okay, I get a max roll on it. That's helpful. That means that the Intimidate will bring him down to 0 once I do it, but that's still very annoying that they get the absolute max roll, because you can roll from 4 to 6 and then you can get the crit on it, you know, 12% chance to do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain anymore about it. It's just that not only this always happens when I play these garbage teams, I tend to have even worse RNG than I normally would. It's kind of insane actually. Now, my opponent's gonna go for the Rake now, they do hit. I kind of like that play, not really, maybe they didn't have enough damage with the Manacles to justify it, and definitely going for a Rage or a Slam there would have been the wrong move, so... this one because of the lack of accuracy, and this one because you kinda don't want to push her to the back right now. But yeah, I'm gonna be dropped down to 0 here, and probably gone already. Come on, Fearful, and... oh, it did work. Okay, I have a decision to make. I can click here and go for a take cover, that's a possibility. Or I can keep being aggressive. I'm gonna go aggressive actually, believe it or not. I'm gonna go aggressive. I haven't dropped the take cover yet. Wait, I haven't? Or did I? But no, I did, but the death blow resistance ran out already. Damn, that's unfortunate. But if they try to go for the kill on me here, I will get 1 kill on the Bounty Hunter most likely with the next Rake. And if the Bounty Hunter goes down, that means my opponent won't have good death blow chances. Please. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice crit, Leper. Good job. Good job. -1 Bounty Hunter, Riposo. And now I actually have a chance of winning, right? Let's not go that far. But now my opponent doesn't have a good chance of killing me. That's a 60 to hit, which does hit. But I stay alive, so it's perfectly okay. And I'm gonna drop yet another pull here on the Arbals, because I feel like I have to go for the 50-50 or else I just die on the spot. But sadly it doesn't work, and there goes my Antiquarian to the 40% death blow chance. That's not too fortunate. No, it isn't. Oh, what character do I want to focus down here? Probably the Crusader at this point. If I take the Crusader out, yeah, I mean... There's Sacred Blade, so I still have to deal with that. As if everything he had isn't strong enough already, he also has Virtue Chance on his trinkets. Oh dear goodness. Yeah, this team is most definitely one of the teams in the Butcher's Circus, let me tell you that much. Now, he's gonna go for the manacles. Does he get it? 60 to hit, and oh, with an 11 damage roll as well. Look at that. More than a third of my health bar gone from a manacles. That wasn't even a crit, by the way. A crit would have hit me for, I feel like, let's say 15 damage. Yeah, something like that. Maybe 14 would be a bit fair. But he does have 2 damage buffs. He had a crit and a transformation. So that happens, and I'm down to 3 HP. Well, my dodge isn't really doing too much for me. You know what happens if I drop Serpent's Way here? I can't use any moves on the Leper anymore, apart from Solemnity and, you know, his stealth buffs, because you can only use Intimidate from position 1. As if it weren't a shit enough ability already. You can only use it from position 1. My opponent goes for the Zealous and gets fortunate enough to hit my Shield Breaker with a 25% hit chance and gets a crit on my Leper. Yes, I would go abusive to Leper. Ooh, gets rid of the guard, oh, I mean on the ages of her. Okay, nice, nice, just keeps getting better. I guess I'm gonna drop a self-heal here. Maybe things turn out for the better for me, you never know. But I definitely need to stay alive for a bit longer if I want to see that that work. And look at the crit chance, the crits on my opponent. Yeah, that's just LED things, right? Goes for the manacles. Somehow I dodge. Don't ask me how. I mean, I have 65 dodge, but might as well be 8 dodge at this point. Yeah, 8 dodge. That's what it's been feeling like with this Shield Breaker. Oh, he's gonna go for the Zealous. Okay, no. Thankfully, I do get a singular dodge. Abusive, can you move forward, please? Like, for once in your lifetime, can you prove me right and move forwards? I would very much appreciate it. I guess I just have to do it manually. That's fine. The reason I do it manually is because even if I heal, the Arbals is just gonna shoot me. I need my opponent to start going for the Shield Breaker and start getting some misses, but I have 80 dodge! 80! 80 dodge! 80 dodge! Where is it? Does it not exist? Where is my 80 dodge? It's literally right there. 80. 80 freaking dodge. And my opponent hits ability after ability on her. She's gonna die soon. I've used both Serpent Sways. And my opponent is still hitting me. Oh my god. Well, Leper is almost down and out. She still has both the dodge buffs. One of them's gonna run out soon. There's no world where you focus a Shield Breaker here first, but my opponent is still doing it regardless. Ah, they're gonna go for the push on the Leper. Please don't. Please don't get the push. Yeah. So, let's talk about that. The first push attempt that they did, the first death blow attempt that they did, they don't even have a move chance trinket here. Yeah, and I get abusive for the minus dodge. Nice, nice. You know what? Only one thing could trump this game, which is me getting a virtue on this Crusader. I'm probably not gonna have a chance to carry it out because I'm gonna lose my dodge and I'm probably gonna get stunned here. But I would just love to see a virtue on that Crusader. Not just any virtue, I'd love to see Courageous. Yeah, show me that Courageous. How deep does the rabbit hole go? How much does the ring mommy hate me? That is my question for today. Please don't hit. I need to see the Courageous. Please, no. Alright, fine. So be it. I guess I don't even get the, you know, the quote-unquote pleasure seeing how deep the rabbit hole goes. I just die along the way. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this this masochism session. I definitely did as well. I absolutely love torturing myself in the Butcher's Circus, obviously. And playing characters that should not be played together, with abilities that shouldn't even be used, like, you know, Intimidate. Honestly, the other 3 abilities are generally fine, but not like this. Definitely not like this. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you managed to get 1 kill with this team, I'd consider that a victory, and since it was against WD, I consider that a massive victory. So, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I'll see you again another time. Cheers!